all of my amazing AWANA peeps. I am so excited for what's going to be happening at Parkside this coming Wednesday. If you are the parent of a student, so a kiddo that's in 7th through 12th grade, we are going to be encouraging you, do not come to AWANA's, but please, 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 please come this coming Wednesday. The student ministry is having a meeting with students, parents, and all of the leaders just to let you see what's coming this spring, to give you a word of encouragement. And then we're going to hear from the student ministry search team, just how things are going. And so it is just a great time for all of us to be checking in with the student ministry. So with that being said, I know we're going to be down probably 5 to 6 leaders. So this Wednesday, we're going to meet in the fellowship hall, and we are going to be watching a great new movie. We're going to be having some popcorn, and the kids are going to say verses. So we're going to keep it as simple as possible. We're going to have one side of the fellowship hall where it's a quiet room where they can work on memorizing the scriptures for this week. Now, because we are down leaders, I need to reiterate this. There's kids that are saying multiple verses, multiple bonus verses, but we are not going to be doing that this week. If they don't have the verse already prepared, we're just going to encourage them, hey, this is the T&T verse this week. This is the Sparks verse this week. Say those verses, you get your points. And so they'll have their Bible, their attendance, and their verse for the day. And again, if they bring a friend, they get a 5. Or if they have already prepared their bonus verse, then they can do that. But one of the things that I am seeing, I got the joy of sitting in with some of these kids, and they're amazing. Let me just tell you, these kids are motivated, but they are saying the same bonus verses over and over. So like I had one kiddo last week, I was like, wow, that's amazing. And she had all of these extra AWANA bucks. And I'm like, did you go put your stickers over there? And she had this look on her face. And I said, are those verses that you've already said? And she didn't really have an answer. And I didn't call it out, but I had another student go, that's cheating. And it truly is. So again, let's make sure if kids do say from now on, if kids say a bonus verse, they don't get to say that verse again. And really we are focusing in on the bonus verse of the night, not bonus verses from the last night. They can do makeup verses. But again, that needs to be charted so they're not repetitively saying makeup verses that they've said like 5 times now. So anyway, I hope that all makes sense. We just want it to be as fair as possible. And so that is our goal this coming Wednesday. They're going to get to say their verse. They're there. They get if they brought their Bible, and then if they already have prepared their bonus verse, they can do that. So again, we are going to have a great evening when we get back. Let me just tell you what's going to be happening with Sparks. So from now all the way through the end of April, the Sparks are going to be learning John 3:14 through 17. And so it is a great set of 4 verses that they are going to be learning. Now, one of them they already know, John 3:16. We've done that one. But what I'm going to show them, I'm going to pull aside the Sparks and go, hey guys, let me just show you what your verse looks like. It is John 3:14. Just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness. And that's all there is to that. Just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness. So T&T, your verse, this is something I like. I could do the motions to it. It is out of Galatians. It's Galatians 5:22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. That will preach. We don't need a law. I don't need rules in my life. If I can live by love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Anyway, I am so grateful for you guys. We are already looking forward to Easter and what Easter is going to bring. I am praying that this Easter, that we really get the opportunity to share the gospel with those that are lost and dying. And I hope you're looking forward to it as well. Just another quick word of encouragement. What you are doing really, really matters. I want you guys to imagine like one of the greatest preachers that you have ever heard. Somebody that inspired you, somebody that when they said something, you really remember. And so one of those people is Louis Giglio for me. Like I got to go hear him when I was in my younger 20s and was just really inspired by what he said and the passion and the things he actually said. I still remember. I remember my youth minister and some of the things that he said on Wednesday nights. I even remember some of my Sunday school teachers and the things that they said and how it made me feel. Did they know back then, the people that poured into Louis Giglio, did they know that they were helping like plant seeds in Louis Giglio? No. Did the people who were part of Billy Graham's life, did they know when he was in their Sunday school class and when he was going to church and really didn't care, did those people know this is going to be the Billy Graham? They didn't know. Did the person who raised Jeremiah or Elisha or any of those prophets in the Bible, did they know what they were raising? Not necessarily. Guys and ladies, in your classrooms, we have the next generation of preachers and worship leaders and kids directors and youth ministers. I want us to walk in and realize you have the opportunity to pour into the next generation of leaders. What do we want to leave them with? Isn't that an amazing thought? I can't wait to see what God is going to do in and through this next generation of kids because of how much you guys love Jesus and how you are pouring into them. You guys have a blessed week, and I can't wait to see you on Wednesday.